Yes, if you notice, the title's called Buns of Steel or Man of Steel, and that's because we watched the new Superman movie recently, like a few days ago, and we wanted to talk about it. So, let's see. So yeah, Matthew about the movie without spoilers.
Well, what did I think of the movie? Wow. Sorry, I'm still digesting the food.
Oh my
But
Okay,
yeah,
you want me
you
to say?
start,
I'll go.
please.
Okay. So, I thought it was really good as a comic book movie. Like, for anybody who has read the comics.
Did you ever mention what movie you are talking about?
Yes, Superman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyone who's like read the DC comics, I think will probably like this movie because one thing I really appreciated was this movie had the world already established where there's already superheroes, and I really like that because in most superhero movies they don't have an established like Justice League or like the Avengers. Like they'll talk about like in Marvel movies they'll talk about there's the Avengers, but they're off doing something or they split up or something. In this one, like metahumans have been around. It's not a big deal. Nobody really cares too much about that, and everybody just kind of expects them to show up, and I really like that.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people didn't really like how goofy it is, but
Yeah, I like.
I thought it was fine.
I appreciate stuff like that.
Yeah, I think anybody who's really hating on the movie is going into the movie specifically looking for little James Gunn isms to critique, like, oh, that was a joke that wouldn't be in a regular movie directed by somebody else, and so that like they're specifically looking for something to hate.
Well, yeah, that's the problem with a lot of
I didn't come
movie
here for your
reviews now.
compliments.
Some people are so, I
Very
guess,
scary.
salty
What is
now that they're blinded by their like hatred for certain directors or
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
certain
but that's
styles.
the thing. I mean, a lot of people like James
It's been
Gunn.
fun.
They just
Angel.
don't think that he was right
later.
to direct
Bye-bye.
Superman.
I mean,
Alright,
it's kind of
stay
like
safe
this.
out there.
Like after like say The Last Jedi, a lot of people were like trashing Ryan Johnson, and then Knives Out came out, and you know what? Knives Out, I really enjoyed the
Me too.
first Knives Out.
Yeah, not so much the second one,
No, the
but
second one-
the first one was really good, and I'm looking forward to the third one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't trash anyone just based off of one thing they do. Like, just like everybody has the chance to, redeem themselves.
Yeah.
Or create flops. I mean, I think in the context for James Gunn, before this movie, a lot of people liked a big majority of his movies, like with the Guardians movies, and like this is the one where they're like, yeah, I don't know about that one. So, I mean, I didn't think it was horrible. I honestly had no interest in seeing this movie based off of the trailers or the fact that they recasted Henry Cavill and they were rebooting the whole DC universe. Like, I was just like, really? Come on. There's no. I personally still don't really think there was any point to that. And I do absolutely like Henry Cavill as
Yeah,
Superman.
I mean, he
but honestly,
looks like
this new guy,
Between him and the cradle.
Corn Sweat, I don't remember his first name, but he was good. He was very likable as Superman, which I do like. I do like a more upbeat and like a positive figure, which I never actually got
Looks like
from
it's about to
Henry
be
Cavill.
alright.
So, in that regard, I do kind of think that this new guy playing Superman is better. But I do just aesthetically, I like Henry
Well,
Cavill more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think that this was a good movie. Before getting into the spoilers, is there anything else you want to add, Matthew?
I was barely listening. Well, like you were saying with the goofiness, I mean, there's that one part in particular.
No spoilers.
Oh, okay. No spoilers. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about it
You know
without
how I
spoilers.
am with spoilers. I think you're better off taking.
Okay, you
them
want to just
on-
go into spoilers then?
Yes.
Okay, so
Let's-
first of all, overall, I think it's a good movie. I think you also think it's a good movie.
Yeah,
We both
I
enjoyed
like the
it.
movie. I mean,
It looks a little sloppy.
I do think that
It should be useful
um,
in understanding the city's
while it
constitution.
is funny with Guy Gardner's hair and stuff, I think it's very unnecessary because who really has a bowl cut anymore?
Oh no, that is 100%. Paying homage to
Oh, totally.
his original look. I don't
But, I mean,
I don't
he
have
has
a
a
problem
more
with
modern-
it. It's goofy, but I don't have a
It's
problem with it.
goofy, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think we both
And
give it a
is kinda
positive.
Funny. I mean, when I was doing like searches for it, how they were comparing
Oh.
how Guy Gardner looked like to Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester.
Yeah, when
That was fucking hilarious.
right in Adam's Family Values, when he's he marries God, that one lady, and she's
Yeah.
trying to like fix him up, and he has like a really ugly bowl cut. Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, I liked that he actually used a giant baseball bat.
Yes, I really liked
The
all
giant
the Green
middle
Lantern
fingers.
stuff.
I mean, come on.
Okay, now you're getting to spoilers. All right, so I'm going to.
You said that.
No. We're going into spoilers.
Yes.
So yes, we absolutely recommend the movie. If you're into comics, then you'll like it. If you are just obsessed with the fact that they recasted Superman and you prefer the Snyderverse stuff, then you're probably going to hate this just based
Well,
on merit instead of
Yeah, I
actually giving this one a chance. So I mean, I could totally see people. I mean, I know people are really hating on it right now. So yeah, I personally like it. Matthew personally likes it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah, give it a
speak
shot
for
with
you.
an open mind, and you might enjoy it. That's what I say.
Yeah.
All right. So into spoilers. Okay, now what would you like to say about Guy Gardner?
Well, yes, I really liked how in that end fight he was just like using like the giant middle fingers. God, I really wish I had like that loaded into OBS so I could just like go woo woo.
Right? Yeah.
Like
Yes, I really liked how
know what?
how they showed the
Show
Green
up.
Lantern power set. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, so yeah, I love seeing Guy Gardner. I still absolutely would prefer to see Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan, and I know that he was like a fan cast choice for the longest time, but Hal Jordan's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
main Green Lanterns, so
yeah, I was like it was
that's
like-
probably why they
it
did.
was like woo
Oh yeah, I see that.
woo woo. See, I downloaded this image just for this. Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that scene was absolutely hilarious.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Uh,
speaking of that scene, that is a fault that I had with the movie. I personally did not care for all the the confrontation between the two nations that was happening, that whole thing felt like it actually belonged more like in Batman v Superman or no, well, not Man of Steel, but it felt like a more serious subject that didn't really mesh with this particular movie. And I kind of understand Lex's motives for using this. Like, he only did that to get the attention of Superman, but like, there's so many other things he could have done that would be way more entertaining. And I know a lot of people are comparing this to James Gunn being political and like comparing it to the Ukraine war thing that's going on. And I don't know if he is or if not, but you know, I just felt that it was out of place. Like, it didn't need to be in there. It definitely felt like it belonged more in.
Know, I feel compelled
Yes.
to bring up this comparison image with the Guy Gardner, but I have to go and find it. I have it on my phone, but I
Okay.
really feel. I mean, just
Okay.
keep
okay.
talking. I'm just.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, the whole the side plot with the war, it was good. I mean, like, it was fine. I just didn't think it belonged in the movie. I think because that's really the biggest problem with the movie is it has so many different threads that, like, you just want to focus on one specific story. And in like that one, I felt it could have done without. I would love to have heard more or seen more, like with the pocket dimension that Lex had.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel
Because they brought that up like kind of like halfway into the movie. It was like, wait, what?
I mean,
Lex
I
has a
know
pocket dimension.
that
How the
a lot
fuck
of
did
movies
you
are
get
now
that?
Trying to like do away with like origins and stuff, but it was just kind of weird seeing how Lex Luthor was like already like fully established and everything, and had his own pocket dimension. And
Yes, I understand why they didn't want to show the origin of Superman and the Justice Gang and all that, but I do feel like it kind of needed something. I didn't mind how they just started the movie, like with him losing the fight and everything. Like, I heard before that it was felt very abrupt. It didn't for me. However, I was kind of expecting it to be like, oh, by the way, this is how we got here, type of thing that a lot of movies do, and it didn't do that. And then, you know, when it shows like another big controversy is it shows that Kal-El, Superman's parents, that they're actually evil and sent him baby Kal-El to Earth to conquer the world, basically.
Yeah.
And I thought that was stupid. And I know James Gunn recently came out to talk about that and said, well, that's in the comics.
I mean, I didn't read anything on that.
I'm not super knowledgeable about Superman in the comics. Green Lantern and some of the other characters are way more my thing, but I don't care if that's in the comics. That's a stupid thing to add. It makes no sense to me that they would even do that. I feel like if that happened in the comics, that it's one of the more like recent stories. I don't know, but I definitely think that's a dumb decision to make them evil. Like, and also just everybody just immediately turning on him was pretty stupid, because like he's been. It already said that he was been established for 3 years.
All right, here we go.
Oh gosh.
So, this is the image that.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. I'm just gonna
Yes.
crunch this.
Oh man, I hate looking at
Oh,
Uncle
my
Fester
God.
like that.
But yeah, I do see the resemblance there. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
like with his eyebrows being all like dark and stuff, and then it's like
Yeah, I feel like they could have done his
also
look a
kinda
little
looks like,
better, but I mean,
that dude from Mad TV when he's Stewart.
oh yeah, Stewart. That's kind of funny because that guy is in some comic book movies.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's also like the dude who like gets killed by both Mike Myers
Michael McDonald.
and Michael Myers. Yeah, Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Not the singer, but the
Yeah.
the comedian one
Yeah.
from Mad TV. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah. So
Sorry about that.
no, yeah. Now you made me lose my
Totally
my
went
thought.
on a tangent there.
Okay. So yeah. The parents. I didn't think they needed to be evil, and I absolutely hated that they like quadrupled down on the fact that that was not faked. Like,
Yeah, like the
like
whole
Lex
thing
said
is-
that. The girl with what was her name?
Oh,
The girl who like went on the computer with her like tentacle things and
God,
it starts with an E. God, I'm blanking right now. She was stupid in the movie though.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, she said no, this is real. Lex said it was real. Mr. Terrific said it was real. It was like why would you just double down, quadruple down, whatever, so many times about the fact that it wasn't fake, when you could just be like, no, this is how everybody's thinking now, and then like in later movies, maybe based off of how the fans react, then maybe you change it, or maybe you keep it if you have like a good story to go with it or something. This I don't like it, and clearly a lot of fans don't like that because like what the story that most people know is that, you know, Krypton was a scientific planet,
I don't know.
and you know, like yes they had an
How I
army led by
feel-
Zod.
I mean, about like Kal-El's parents just being evil. I don't know. It's just a huge departure from.
Yeah, like the whole thing is like they were so into, or they were such a scientific planet, and you know, they basically ignored the warnings of Jor-El, who was like a head scientist, and
Yeah.
basically kind of doomed their planet, and that's why
Apparently, he wants
they
to
had
doom
to-
another planet.
that's why they had to, you know, evacuate, but there wasn't
have
enough
him-
time, so they sent Kal-El to Earth. At least that, I mean, like, I've read comics where that's what happened, so it's not like his parents have always been evil. So yeah, I didn't like that. I mean, if all of Krypton's evil, then like, what if? I mean, they can't even do the thing with Zod now, and I think Zod's a great villain. But now it's like, well, all Kryptonians are evil, but that doesn't make sense because, like Supergirl, she's also in the movie, like a brief cameo, and it's like, well, does she know that his parents are evil? There's just so many unnecessary questions now that don't need to be brought up in the movie. Like, I don't want a whole thing of
I'm not
Superman being like,
really
you knew that
sure
I was sent here to be like this world-ending
is.
conqueror.
I'm,
Like,
I
I don't
mean,
need
I'm
that.
not very knowledgeable about Supergirl, but is she supposed to be like obsessed with partying and?
Okay, I don't know too much about Supergirl aside from the fact that she becomes a Red Lantern,
That would be a cool side story to see.
and I know that, you know, Power Girl's Supergirl also,
Yeah, but from like,
from a different
Yeah.
universe. Like that's pretty much my extent of how much I know about Supergirl. I don't know too much about her.
I don't either.
But I mean, it was cool seeing her in the movie. I know a lot of people were kind of freaking out about that. It really doesn't show her that long. She's in there for like, I don't know, like 4 seconds. And she's wearing a cloak, or not cloak, a coat, and she's just completely wasted, and it's felt like a nothing scene to me. It didn't feel like a cameo that was really justified.
It was just like a very short cameo.
If anything, going back to what I was saying before, it makes it more confusing, because if he knows about Supergirl, then you would think that she and him would have had a conversation, like her showing up and her being like, what's up, bitch? Did you conquer the world yet? You know? But
Yeah.
I'm sure that didn't happen. So like that kind of doesn't make sense. Yeah, or there maybe, God, that it would annoy the shit out of me if they in the next movie do something where she's like, oh, you guys found that clip? I totally doctored it or something with Kryptonian.
Why would Supergirl do that though?
Because she was just like a bitch. I don't know. Or, oh yeah, it's real, but we were just joking around, and it shows like Bradley Cooper and that, you know, his whoever plays Kara being like, oh yeah, by the way, you were sent here to rule, and then they just like break down laughing. It's like, no, but seriously, Clark, we want the best for you, or Kal-El. Like that would be stupid, and that to me does feel like a James Gunn type joke that does not need to be in the movie.
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, like, that didn't happen, but I can totally see something like that happening if James Gunn directs, like, the next Superman movie. Which, I mean, who knows, because apparently Superman's flopping right now. Which, I don't think it's needed. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. Let's see. Yeah, another thing is, I thought the chemistry between everyone was really good. I mean, Lois and Clark's relationship was really good, I thought. And she actually felt like a reporter. I always hated Amy Adams as Lois. I thought she was horrible as Lois. So, I mean, this girl was perfect. I also really liked, I don't remember her name, but in Smallville, I thought she was really good too.
Oh, yeah.
And clearly she had a lot of chemistry because they've, you know, they're on a weekly TV show.
Of Smallville, right?
Lois shows up in like season 6 or 7 of Smallville, and then I think there's like 12 seasons.
I mean, it's like not until he it starts showing him going to Metropolis.
No, she shows up in Smallville for some reason. I'm pretty sure.
I know she calls
It's been a while since we watched it. But yeah, I liked her. I liked Jimmy. Jimmy Olsen I thought was good, except I did not care for the whole subplot that all the girls are just like hyper attracted to him. It made no sense to me at all. I mean, not just because I don't think he was like that attractive looking, but like,
well,
he also kind of treated people like shit. like that girl that
maybe they were attracted to his personality.
No, but he was kind of shitty.
Yeah, I mean,
like they alluded to the fact that he's the one who clearly dumped the girl who was dating Lex.
Right.
Like he dumped her. So like, why? First of all, and then like when he yes, that girl was kind of annoying and very clingy, but he was using her, and he just felt like a really shitty person. Like, I liked him. I think he looked good as Jimmy Olsen, and I think just as like kind of a sidekick character that's like working at the Daily Bugle, I like that. But Like, just
you mean,
as a human being, he was an
Daily
asshole.
Planet? Or wait, which one's Spider-Man and which one's Superman?
Fuck.
You said Daily Bugle.
Okay, Daily Planet then. Yeah.
I kind of thought something was off.
Okay,
about that.
yes, thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, see, I'm not just the guy who just like jumps in and is like, yeah. I notice things.
Yeah. I thought Jimmy was kind of a piece of shit in terms of his relationships with women.
Oh yeah, he was a total dick.
But-
total dick bag.
Yeah, like, I don't know, because I think it was really, I don't know if it was a James Gunn thing or what, but by the end of the movie, when that girl goes to hug Jimmy, and she's like, "Oh, now we can be together forever, right?"
I mean, she
and
was
then
very
she jumps on him and is hugging him and stuff,
And he's all
and
like-
he's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
He's obviously looking for a way to like get out of it, and I'm like, dude, you're a sack of shit, man. It's like I actually felt bad for this girl
Yeah.
more
I mean,
than
she
this
was-
than Jimmy. Like,
He was kind of a piece of shit.
yeah, it's like I get it. She's annoying, but maybe it's because he treated her like shit so much that she kind of got used to it. So she's like constantly seeking it for his approval and affection. Like, maybe she's not actually that way, you know? I mean, this is like deep diving hard into
Yeah,
a
maybe
plot
you're-
that's not even that important in the movie. But yeah, I absolutely think that Jimmy's a shitty ass person. But so yeah, moving on. The Justice Gang. I liked two people in the Justice Gang. Guy Gardner, which we talked about.
Yeah.
I thought his personality was great. It's not my preferred look for Guy Gardner. I like him more with the faux hawk, like my character has. I mean, honestly, he's the reason why I like the faux hawks.
Guy Gardner.
Yes, because Guy Gardner, it might be my favorite Green Lantern. I mean, him and Hal
Guy
Jordan are
Gardner-
really fun.
Guy Gardner's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, so, yeah, I love Guy Gardner in there. I thought he was like a good combination of asshole, but also he still he showed that he can be a leader, and he also
Not that I think he should be the leader.
right.
Of the Justice.
Yeah, I don't think he should lead the
Gang,
Justice
I-
Gang. I
Should
liked.
be the Justice League, but you know.
Yes, I liked how he was like, no, we don't need any more members, and then are in the Justice Gang or whatever, and then Metamorpho was like the Justice Gang. That's an awesome name. He's like, you're in. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Metamorpho also. Metamorpho's powers
He was a delight.
looked very James Gunn like,
Yeah.
but I mean, Metamorpho is a really cool character, and I'm really glad to finally see him done right. I don't remember what there was like a TV show that tried to do Metamorpho, and it looked like garbage, or maybe it was Absorbing Man.
I mean, if it was like any of
I'm
the,
not entirely
like,
sure, but
Titan stuff,
either way, they're
I
both very
watched
similar,
those,
and
so.
it's never done right until this movie, and I really love seeing that. The other one, Mr. Terrific, he is fantastic in the movie.
Oh my god, yeah. that part where the first time you see him like in action, like on his own with like Lois.
Well, even when he just shows up like a boss in his like hover chair thing, it's like this, like he seems to possibly be the leader of the group. I don't know, but yeah, he is so cool, and I loved him using his T-spheres.
Oh look, I'm doing the thing that girl did.
Oh gosh, and,
Taking selfies to find the.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was another thing. I mean, another
That was
tangent,
actually
but
very clever, honestly.
yes,
I thought
she
she was
seems really smart.
Like at first, I thought she was just kind of like an annoying, like, oh, I'm an influencer. I we'll take selfies anywhere.
Yeah, but in the
But-
end, we were talking about it, and we kind of think that
That was
maybe
actually
she
very
is smart,
genius.
and maybe she was, pretending to take selfies
yeah.
while getting information for Jimmy because
that is-
she liked Jimmy a lot, and maybe she was trying to get back with
Like-
him, and was actually undercover.
Yeah, she was actually really
to try to
smart.
get back with Jimmy, and so she was trying to get some dirt on Lex. So, and if that's the case, then I feel even worse for her because Jimmy's a shitty person.
I mean, okay.
you're already there, Matthew.
Well, yeah, but there's a thing.
Okay. So yeah, back to Mr. Terrific. He was awesome. I loved his ability. Or him using the T-spheres
yeah,
and
the
just
T-spheres,
kind of
that
being a
was cool.
straight man throughout the whole movie. I liked Crypto constantly going after the T-spheres and eating them, and him being really
Yes.
pissed off about that.
I don't care what people think about the thing with Crypto. I think he added a lot of fun chaos to the movie. Like, Crypto is a very chaotic character in that movie. But,
Yes, yeah.
but it was really fun. Because
It felt
it
real.
was
It's
just like
very,
a very
relatable.
poorly behaved dogs.
It
and
felt
as
very
an
relatable
owner of
because of our cats who are just.
Two dogs that are...
Well, no, ours cats.
Well, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
we have cats. We have
mean,
dogs
we have-
also, but our cats are the ones that destroy everything.
Yeah.
So we felt like it was very relatable dealing with animals that just, they have the good intentions, but they just destroy absolutely everything they touch. So yeah,
thousands
I
of
like
dollars
Crypto a
of
lot.
damage.
But yeah, okay, back to Justice Gang. I did not really care for Hawkgirl, and aside from Green Lanterns, I really like Hawkgirl and Hawkman. I've read a bunch of comics with them, and like their whole thing is, one can't really, only one of them's really around
They can't really coexist.
without the and when they can't coexist because they were like cursed, I think, and because they're like crazy in love with each other, and so they got like, I think, cursed to that whenever they find each other, the other one or one of them dies, and so usually whenever one of they're not really joke like characters. They're usually pretty serious. And the fact that they had Hawkgirl in this movie and she just is acting like a lazy teenager, I didn't really care for. I also don't know why they gave her some like hyper scream thing. Like, she's not Black Canary.
Might come and take what's left. Can you not hear me? Hurry and go now.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, I didn't understand the scream thing. I'm a little confused why she has, like, bird feather wings, and
Yeah,
this could be a part that I
Metallic. wings.
yes, I am pretty sure that her wings are supposed to be made out of like Nith metal. So like it's kind of feathery, but I mean obviously they can fly, but like it is a metal. The same thing with their weapons. I mean I could be wrong about the wings, but I'm fairly certain they are metal wings. Because, it'll show them and they don't always have the wings on. Like it's not like sprouting out their back. They're not like Archangel or anything.
Yeah.
Or regular Angel. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really care for her. I hope later on they develop her character. I mean, I've seen the actress who plays
How much is that going to cost?
Hawkgirl in other things, like Dora the Explorer.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know if I can see her as like an ancient Egyptian who's been reincarnated and is like destined to fall in love and then be heartbroken.
Thank you.
Like, she didn't really seem like that kind of person.
Something else.
But okay, I'll give it a shot. Maybe. Who knows?
No.
Maybe she's just so dead inside from
It's just
the
that
amount of
you
times
look like you
that.
had some
I don't know.
sort
She really just seemed like a moody teenager to me.
Yeah.
And as for the Justice Gang name, I didn't care for it. I thought that was dumb. Oh, I loved seeing the Hall of Justice. That was cool as shit.
That in live action? Oh.
Well, I like geeked out hard when it showed that. I was like, oh my god, the Hall of Justice. That's the coolest shit ever. That means that they can have the Legion of Doom.
Oh, my God.
Like probably led by Lex Luthor, and that would be so freaking cool.
Then you could have the meanwhile in the Legion of Doom.
Yes, yes, that would be the coolest thing. I'm all here for it.
God.
The only thing then I had a problem with it, like, well, if there's a Hall of Justice, then you have to have more than just 3 members, and the fact that they were workshopping the Justice Gang name, it didn't make sense to me. So it's like, okay, so just you 3 guys got this huge ass like complex. Like, it made no sense to me. It's like, well, there has to be more members. I mean, there has to be. Like, probably Bruce Wayne needs to somehow be around in this world to even finance this place. And then, like, maybe Wonder Woman and more people than just Guy Gardner. Because Guy Gardner does not give a shit about you know, these people. I mean, he has other planets to protect. He can't just protect Earth. Because Green Lanterns, you know, they control, or they protect a sector of the universe.
They're
So
like
it's not like
space
just
police.
Earth.
They have like their jurisdiction.
Yeah. Yeah, they're space cops,
So it's like-
basically.
What was it? It was like they're like the police of like sector 2314 or something like that. I mean 26. No.
Okay. I mean, I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up because I remember knowing all this stuff and
Yes, I used to know it like
Don't worry about it.
2814. Yeah, I
2814.
knew that. No, I did
knew
just
it was
look at it.
something.
Go if I have the chance.
It's been a while since I've read a Green Lantern comic. I've read all the Rebirth stuff, all the Blackest Night and Brightest Day stuff. It's that's what I know the most of. But yeah,
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
I definitely think that there has to be an established Justice League type thing. I mean, there are more members. There absolutely has to be more members.
more members, yeah.
If it's just those 3, I do not buy them having the Hall of Justice. That makes no
Like,
sense to
it'd
me.
be cool to see like a Wally West in the group.
Before Barry Allen, that'd be dumb.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I remember reading that Wally West is actually
Wally West does
he has, like,
become a
more-
Flash.
he has like more he's like
faster.
more in tune with the Speed Force.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
he does become a Flash, but I don't want them to pull another Ant-Man thing where
Yeah.
they make the second one the first one. I hate that crap.
Southwest of the scrap plate.
Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, let's see. Ultraman.
Asking for too much.
He was cool, but I
I
didn't care for him,
They
honestly.
should have made him a different actor and made him like younger or something, because it would have been cool if like.
Well, I feel like they're
could've
probably
done, like,
going to
Superboy
combine
or
a bunch of
something.
storylines.
But I mean, another thing is when he got, since we're doing spoilers,
Yeah.
thrown into the black hole, he could have been spit out into another universe where he becomes Ultraman there, and he ends up being the leader of the crime syndicate.
Yes.
America.
So, I mean, there's different theories of what's going to happen.
Though, he's not that intelligent.
That
and he's very
exactly.
dumb. I can't see him really leading a group of supervillains.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's different theories, and, I mean, this is one of the things that they definitely left open-ended. So, like, Lex cloned Superman with his DNA and made Ultraman, who is, like, an identical clone of Superman, except for he seems to be really dumb, which is why Lex had to control him. And, I mean, a clone of Superman in the comics is usually Superboy, but he would be younger. He would, I mean, you know, he grows up from a kid and becomes Superman or Superboy. So they could have done that, but I don't think they can do that in this story because it's the same actor.
Yeah.
The other theory is that because he got sucked into the black hole, he would do, like you said, go into like a more evil universe and become the leader of the crime syndicate. Actually, I don't know if he's necessarily the leader. It's either him or Owlman. I don't remember. But yeah, he could become a crime syndicate member, but I feel like because he's so stupid that he's going to get sucked into the black hole. Maybe he'll mutate or corrupt him somehow, and then he'll come back as Bizarro.
Maybe. I mean, Bizarro is supposed to be notoriously dumb.
Yes, well, Bizarro, I mean, thing is, they've done Bizarro in, like, almost every iteration of Superman. I mean, even in the Christopher Reeve, even though he's not called Bizarro, he's basically Bizarro, and, like, you know, the evil, the evil Superman in, was it Superman 3 or 4? I don't remember. But
didn't they call him, like, Nuclear Man or, like, I don't know.
Well, okay, there's also one with an evil Superman, though.
Yeah.
Nuclear Man, or whatever they called him, that's the guy with, like, the sharp fingernails.
Right.
But there's also another one with, like, a shade of Superman who has... I mean, is that the same movie? It's been a while.
That's probably not Nuclear Man.
But,
That's probably something else, but...
Yeah, it's something like that, but,
pretty sure he had, like, his powers from, like, a nuclear bomb or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
The
2,
3 and 4 of the Christopher Reeve stuff is not that great.
Yeah. God, saying that.
Yeah, so it's been a while since we've seen those two.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
God,
basically every iteration of Superman does Bizarro at some point, so I'm not entirely sure if they're going to like, jump right into Bizarro.
Live action to Bizarro, so that would
I mean, they have in the TV show.
They have?
In multiple TV shows. They did it. They've done it in Smallville for sure. I know they did it in the more recent CW show. I don't know if they've done it in Lois and Clark. I wouldn't be surprised. They did do it in Supergirl, except for I think it was a Bizarro Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he was not a big. He wasn't really impressive to me in the movie. Lex was great.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I know lots of people kind of criticize him for like just yelling and just kind of like controlling, Ultraman.
Who is it?
But I didn't have a problem with Lex.
I've only heard about them in movies.
A lot of people don't like the monkey thing either.
Can you leave?
That's whatever. Like, I don't really care. And yeah, I would love to have known how he got a pocket dimension. It's like, wait,
yeah, he had no explanation.
Not only
there.
do you have a pocket dimension, but you have the ability to make portals from around the world.
Like, Metamorpho was already captured along with...
Yeah, how the fuck did you capture Metamorpho and his weird green
like,
baby? And how did you capture a kaiju? What is even happening?
It seems like he's been doing some, like, shopping, I guess. Like, he's been going around the universe and collecting things. That's
when the plot I thought they were going to do with Ultraman and Lex was that I thought Lex was going to like capture Superman and then replace him with Ultraman while controlling him
And then make him do like,
and make him do like evil shit to like discredit him.
yeah,
But they never did that.
I mean, they already released the video that discredited him.
Yeah, but they could like really discredit him by making him like side with like that evil dictator guy. It's like, oh, I'm going to support him. Like, screw you, America, or something.
Oh, and then he could be like, they could be doing like the plot where Lex Luthor is like running for president, and then
Yeah,
he's like,
and
"With
you
me,
know,
we can get rid of Superman and all the alien threats," but he does that like he like has his own puppet corrupt Superman that he basically uses, and then he has like his like army that takes.
Yeah,
that's
and
meant
then
to take
they
him
could
out.
have, Ultraman, Superman, attack the Justice Gang, and then they'll be like, hey, Clark, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm not friends with you guys anymore, or whatever, and like try to discredit them also. Like
then
they
it'd
could
just
have
be like,
done
well, all
so much more, but they
metahumans
didn't.
are-
They didn't utilize Ultraman at all. I felt like, which is why I think he just came off as like a nothing. I can't even say villain. He was a pawn, basically.
Yeah, I can't really call him a villain.
Yeah, because he didn't. I mean, he seemed to have anger issues, but that's about it. So yeah,
Well,
Lex
yeah,
is
he was
fine.
angry,
I mean,
he was
I liked
dumb.
I liked the actor, and I mean his acting was great in the movie. But it did all of his motives and everything. It definitely left me with a lot of questions, like why are you doing this? Why do you hate Superman? Also, why is all the kryptonite already gone off the planet?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
So-
little weird.
I mean, this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but when kryptonite is like being used and stuff, does it like dissipate? Or
No.
something?
No, I
So
mean
then
Batman
why
has
is
a
it
kryptonite
used
ring.
up?
It doesn't make sense. I mean, they were all, that's the problem with having a world that already has so much
Also,
that's apparently
it
established.
seemed like power scaling wise, this Superman was very underpowered.
Yes, he seemed okay. I loved seeing him use his powers, especially the frost breath and or just the super breath that he
Yeah,
had.
the super breath.
I'm not entirely sure if he used
I mean,
the frost
did he use
breath.
the frost breath? I mean, I claim to have seen it. At
Yeah,
one point,
yeah, I
but-
remember you mentioning it.
But I'm not.
But
100
I don't know.
Now I'm kind of doubting myself. So
But yes, I feel like he should have been stronger. He couldn't even lift the kaiju. Like when he stomped down, or even like when he was like passed out, he couldn't just lift it. Like he was like pulling himself out from underneath the kaiju, even though he was just shown to be digging under the concrete to get out. And yeah, he just did not really seem that strong in the movie. Also, he was getting his ass kicked so much to the point where he dislocated an arm.
Yeah.
His face was bleeding, like he was
relocated
all
it like it
banged
was
up.
nothing,
And it's
though.
like he's supposed to be the Man of Steel.
yeah,
Like
more like
shit's
the
not
Man of-
supposed to be able to hurt
he's
him.
more like the Man of Tin.
Now,
Like, he
okay.
was-
I
really weak.
remember there are some comic book issues, like the one that comes to mind is like the Doomsday one, where like Doomsday beat the shit out of him and he's all bloody, and he's just like kind of lying down because it's like the death of Superman. And so like, yeah, I guess he can bleed, but I mean, just being punched by another Superman, I don't think should do that much damage to him.
I mean, one of his
I don't know.
powers is invulnerability.
Well, he's invulnerable to things
That
of
like
Earth,
regular people,
of Earth.
Yeah.
So, like if he was on Krypton, he would just be normal.
You'd just be
He
a
would-
regular dude.
Yeah, he would just be a normal dude. So I guess to some extent, I'm okay with it, but maybe it's just that I'm not used to seeing that. And I think that's how a lot of people feel, is like, well, why is he getting his ass kicked? This is a Superman movie. What makes Superman cool is that he's invulnerable to basically everything, and that he's just like he's an impenetrable force, and the main thing that always stops him is either somebody using his own power against him, or kryptonite.
Yeah.
So, but in this one, it's like, no, this Superman can get his ass kicked too. So it's like, well, then what makes him powerful? But yes, I absolutely think that he should have been stronger and been able to beat up the kaiju for sure. That being said, I loved seeing him fight the kaiju.
That was cool. I did
mean,
not like the eye abuse.
Yeah, God.
With
What's with James Gunn's eye abuse?
Yeah,
he
why
loves
does he
that.
like poking eyes? Like, stop.
Yes. Yeah, that hurt me. As somebody who wears glasses, I do not like that. But I love seeing, a group of superheroes fighting one enemy, especially if it's a big enemy.
Yeah,
Because that's
stop the
something I
armies.
always wanted to see.
Stop the army in the
Yeah.
sky bullshit.
Yeah, I hate army, or them always fighting armies like Age of Ultron.
What brings you to my office?
That's boring. Even Avengers, like, they always have an army of just nameless or faceless goons, and like, that's boring. Nobody cares. Like, yes, people have goons, but that shouldn't be the main focus.
No. Especially if you're like
Even in Infinity War, they had to bring in all the Outriders.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I don't care about this crap. So, yeah, it was really cool seeing that. I actually do not have a problem with that scene where Clark is talking with Lois, and in the background, the Justice Gang is fighting that
that was funny
weird
as
tentacle
fuck.
monster.
That was hilarious.
I thought that was funny. I love seeing the
like having, like,
baseball bat come out.
Just having a casual conversation, and then you just see that the Justice Gang in the background is just like,
Yeah,
they're
that
just
was
struggling
hilarious.
against that.
And I mean,
thing.
on a lot of people's critique for that scene is like, why wouldn't he go and help them? Like this thing's probably like
The
taking
dude
out
is
a whole.
down at that point. I mean, that was right.
Well,
after
he was probably like,
he was-
those dudes are. I mean, like that thing's like could be killing people.
That was
or
right
whatever.
after he got discredited, wasn't
No,
it?
yes, ish, I think so. But that doesn't matter. The point is, realistically, he probably was like on call. Like, if they needed help, they would have asked him, because they already established that that Mr. Terrific put nanites in all of his friends,
Yeah.
and they even showed later on that Mr. Terrific's able to talk to Superman, from far away.
Yeah.
So I assumed that's because he has like
I
a
mean,
little
it's
communication
creepy
device.
that he would do that, but
Yes,
you know.
it's creepy, but it's like,
But it's
okay.
also was
So if
very
they-
helpful.
Well, yeah, but like later on in the movie, Mr. Terrific's like, "Hey, Superman, we need your help right now," and then Superman comes and helps, and I think that Superman would have easily gone and helped if he was needed, and since he wasn't, he was just talking with Lois, and that's why she was like, "Are you gonna go help them?" And he's like, "Nah, they got it." And it's like, yeah, so I had no problem with that. So yeah, I think that's all that happened in the movie. Yeah, overall, really love the movie, and I hope that in future movies it can establish it a little bit better. That way, it will make this one more enjoyable. Although I do feel like maybe a prequel movie could be better to kind of establish Superman a little bit more and the Justice Gang, or maybe even just a scene in the next movie that shows like, hey, this is how it all started. Then it could kind of like fill in some gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, go see the movie. Give it a shot. Don't go in with like mind that you're gonna hate it or that's not the Snyderverse, and I think you'll have a
don't
good
be
time.
Don't be closed-minded.
Yeah, don't be closed-minded. So
Just
yeah,
don't watch Snow White. That movie's shit.
yeah, Snow White sucks. All right, so yeah, that's our discussion and review for the 2025 Superman. So yeah, go see it.